Oh, yeah.
Blog Talk Radio.
It's the Ed Show, not the Ted Show. It's the sit back, relax in your bed show. It's the Ed Show. Come on to the Ed Show. You can talk to Ed on the Ed Show. Hello.
Ed,
Yeah.
you there?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Start it up.
Huh?
The show started. Go ahead. Start talking.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're on.
This ain't Ed. This is friend Harry Johnson.
No, this is the Ed. Go ahead.
No, this is Harry Johnson. Ed said he can't make the show tonight. He said, Harry Johnson, you do the show for me tonight. And I said, okay, I'll do it. So tonight, it's the Harry Show, not the scary show. You can jump around in your bed like a Mary Tyler Mary show. Hey, everybody, it's Harry Johnson. Ed's got the flu. He can't make it tonight. He said he was sick. Well, that's all right, because Ed's a dumb dummy. Ed is so dumb that when he tried to write his name on a piece of paper, he ripped it. One time, Ed was dribbling a basketball between his legs, and not once did he ever hit his wiener. Man, Ed is so ugly that on trick-or-treat time, he gets fruit. Yeah, that's what happens. And Ed is dumb that he can't even spell his name. All right, hey man, I think Ed's coming in the room now. This is Harry Johnson, and I'm gonna let you got Ed, you there? Hello.
Ed.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, what's
man,
up?
Hey, my friend Harry Johnson, he had to do the show, man, at the beginning. I was in the bathroom, man.
Oh, okay.
I hope you ain't mind.
And then how long have you known Harry Johnson?
Oh, man, he's a good guy. All right, Harry, I'll see you later. All right, Harry, I'll see you later. Yeah, he had to go, man. Harry had to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I know Harry. Me and him go way back, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure, you're quite familiar with Harry Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah, they call him Big Harry Johnson. I know. That's what they call him. So. The baby getting his pajamas on. His pajama time, huh, baby? Huh? Yep. It's pajama time. Put them jammies on, man. Yep. I know that's what I'm saying. Get your jammies on. SpongeBob jammies. Hey, man, where's my SpongeBob jammies? Do you know where mine goes? Huh? I did buy them. Huh? I bet the baby, I bet you don't know not one word that rhymes with Ed. Daddy? No, not Daddy. What? What rhymes with Ed? No. Pillow. Pillow don't rhyme with Ed, you stupid ass kid. This kid's stupid. Kindergarten ain't taught him nothing. Not a goddamn thing, man. So, yeah, but now let's get down to the show, man. We've had a lot of interruptions this morning. You know, We got to start off a day right. And I'm sitting here watching a show called Gangland. Have you ever watched that before?
No, I've never seen it.
It's on Spike Television. They glorify all the gangs of the United States and show all the gang members and stuff, man. Shows them in a good light. Shows about all their killings and all their reputations and all that stuff like that. Huh. So that's what happens. Well, you know, the last time I had talked to you kids, you guys know I got in a wreck.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah. You hurt your back and your neck and your neck and your back.
Yeah. So when you're in a wreck, you get a check. 877-1500. It's called a heavy hitter. Well, I got a check in the mail 2 days ago for $26,000. That's for my car, wow. For the Lexus. Yeah, for the Lexus, because, you know, that's damage to the car. So they give me a check. That don't even count my injuries.
But you never drove a Lexus. That was all just made up.
I don't know why you say that.
You drove like a 78 Pinto or something like that.
Now people know that I don't roll like that. These people know I'm like a big-time baller, shot caller. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. I would call her. You know?
Yeah. Young MC.
You know? No, that's not Young MC. That's Skilo. See, you think you know. You're not black, man. Why are you trying to know the black songs, man? You know REO Speedwagon and God dang Sticks. You know it's you, babe. Whenever
I love the Sticks.
Yeah, Sticks, man. You like Van Halen. We're gonna jump. Dun, dun.
At the end, you know, every Steeler game when they try and get the crowd fired up, they play Sticks. Renegade. Did you know that?
I ain't never heard that song.
Yeah. Whenever there's a pivotal moment in the game, they play it over the loudspeaker, and the crowd goes crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never even been to a Steeler game. You can't afford that.
No, I can't. I've never been to a Steeler game, but, you know, I watch a lot of TV. I read a lot of books, so I picked up on it.
Right in Pittsburgh, you ain't never been to no Steeler game.
No, I never have. Yeah. Been to a lot of Penguin games.
Why would you do that?
Because it's the best sport in the world. You know?
Well, listen to this. I got somebody give me tickets to the Las Vegas Wranglers game here coming this weekend.
Ah.
It's in, I don't know what hockey league they're in, but they said it's a good brand of hockey. I said, well, as long as they... Huh?
Yeah, I don't even know Las Vegas Wranglers.
You never heard of Las Vegas Wranglers?
I have no idea.
Well, then you must not be up on hockey because they're the minor leagues for the NHL.
Yeah. Maybe it's the AHL, the American Hockey League.
Know.
But, I don't know.
I'm not sure. Well, everybody can get excited because today I went and bought Microsoft Publisher number 10.
Oh, you know what that means?
Yep.
The Ed Times, back in business.
New and improved Ed Times will be back and running as soon as I learn how to work this program. They've made a lot of features from the one that I previously had, and I'm trying to figure it out.
We're still looking at like a year or so?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, man, is it true the world's going to end in 2012? Somebody told me that the other day.
Yeah, that's the big scuttlebutt. But no, it's not true. The world will not end in 2012.
Oh, what day was it supposed to be in 2012?
December 21st, 2012. The world was supposed to end.
Why?
Because the end of the Mayan calendar.
Who's the Mayans?
It's an old civilization down there in South America, the Mayans.
Man, no Mexicans don't be knowing that stuff.
Yeah. And, yeah, they just disappeared. No one really knows what happened to them. But the Mayan calendar said it'll be 5 cycles, and at the end of the 5th cycle, bang, that's it. And we're closing in on the end of that 5th cycle, the end.
Well, I hope it don't happen like that. Because now listen, here's what's so crazy. Now, if that happens, then DJ from Australia he'll be gone before we get there.
Yeah, he'll be dead like a whole day before everyone else.
Maybe he'll call us and tell us.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
That's what happens. We need to do a show on that particular day.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll do ours on the 20th. So then he'll call in on the 21st, tell us if we made it.
Sure. Yeah.
Mark it down.
All right, I will. I'll do that.
Yeah. Mark it down.
But
I don't want to.
now it's supposed to be a period of great tribulation for the Ed.
I don't want to forget about that type of stuff because if it does happen, I want to be aware of it.
Oh, I'll keep you up to date. I'm always into this kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll let you know. But I think it'll be a time of great awareness. Yet everyone's consciousness will rise and will become different people. That's the other view of it. Either the world's going to end or the world as we know it will end. See what I'm saying?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
That's right. Maybe people will start to see like what's really important in life, like gambling and football and stuff like that.
Yeah. Football is something that I know a lot about.
I don't know, because you picked the Ravens to beat the Steelers, and I think our buddy Larry owes you 10 punches in the mouth.
Well, if you can find me, come on.
Yeah, you made a bet with Larry that if Steelers won, he could punch you in the mouth 10 times.
I got my lip out right now. Hit me, suckers. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. I don't care.
I believe you also said, at the beginning of the season, you picked the Falcons to go to the Super Bowl, which was a nice pick. I got to give you credit. Not a lot of people are saying that.
Most people's picks are done anyway. And the only people that picked the Steelers were Steelers fans. So that's not really a pick. If you pick your team, that ain't really no pick.
Well, let's review that. Then you changed your pick at the start of the playoffs. You were saying, it's going to be the Bears and the Patriots. And the Patriots are going to whoop them like the reverse. And, that can't happen. The Patriots lost to the Jets. And then during the Steeler game, you called me up.
I did, but I bet the Jets on the points, though, so I won my bet. So that don't matter.
But you called me up during the Steeler game when they were losing, what was it, like 20-7 or something, or 21-7, and you're like, Steelers can't score 20 points. This game is over. And you're laughing and stuff. Yeah, but then the Steelers came back and won.
And I did lose that bet. I did think Ravens were going to lose, but, hey, I'm still the best gambler in American history.
No, I thought, Face Ventura won that belt, didn't he? He's the world gambling champion or whatever.
No, that was a freak thing that happened. I mean, Jesus Christ, it takes a long period of time to become a champion, a real diversified champion of the world, like Wood.
So you have the belt right now?
No, Fat Boy never sent it, man. Fat Boy's a punk. This kid never sent the goddamn world championship belt back. He probably stretched it so goddamn much that can't nobody else in the whole history of the world wear it.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yep, so, I mean, that's just what happens. Man, I rubbed lotion all over my feet today.
I don't want to hear that.
I put a whole bunch of lotion. I was just rubbing my toes, just rubbing them.
I don't want to picture you rubbing your toes with lotion.
I got 10 of them. I treat each toe individual. Yeah.
That's good. Now, let me ask you this about the, speaking of feet and the football, a couple weeks ago we touched on the subject briefly, but Rex Ryan, he likes the feet. He likes the ladies' feet, Now, how do you feel about that?
Nah, that's nasty.
Do you ever give a lady a foot massage with the lotion and the whatnot?
I ain't touching no woman's foot.
Mm.
Girls probably got hammer toes.
I
don't want no girl with no hammer toes.
Did you ever let a girl massage your feet?
Nope. Nope. Why, you did?
No, I've never massaged your feet either. So how are the things with the ladies, Dad? Are you still dating that 23-year-old lady or 24-year-old, or how old was she? I don't even know.
No, I'm single.
Oh, you're single?
Yeah, I'm going to put an ad in the paper, and I'm going to write to the woman, if you like pina colada, and getting caught in the rain.
Yeah, I don't think
You
anyone
can
likes
eat
that.
off of tofu, and you can
Yeah,
have
I like
no
the tofu.
brain.
Oh,
If you
I
like
agree.
eating fish at midnight and doing
No one likes to eat fish at
things
midnight.
tricky times, yeah, as I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
man, you can. I'm gonna write a personal ad. See if anybody want to get personal with me.
Oh, I'm sure that'll be a big success.
I put it in USA Today.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll work.
Then I get a woman from every state.
Oh. Well, which is your favorite state, Ed? Is it Nevada? Do you really like the Nevada?
Yeah, I like Nevada the best, man. I can't go back. I can't go back east no more, man. It's too cold. I don't want no. Is it snowing in your house now?
Yeah, we're supposed to get like 8 inches or something overnight. It started snowing. There's about 2 inches out there now, and it's supposed to get a bunch more overnight.
Well, you better have to go up, wife. Go look at that. She ain't never seen 2 inches before.
That's your favorite joke.
You better tell her to get her glasses on. Yeah.
You zinged me, the Ed. Yeah, every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what, do you think trailer parks will ever come back in style?
No, probably not. I don't know if they ever were in style, so I don't think they can come back to style.
Mostly poor white people live in trailer park, huh?
I suppose.
Yeah, mostly fat white women.
Sure. I don't know if many supermodels are frequenting trailer parks.
I heard Pittsburgh full of trailer parks.
Not really.
That's what I heard. I think they are.
All right, well.
You know that Pittsburgh invented the one-piece bathing suit, right?
No, I did not know that. Oh.
Yeah, 'cause you ever seen a Pittsburgh woman in a two-piece? Yuck. Yeah. Yeah.
We have lots of lovely ladies around the city of Pittsburgh.
Nah, man. When I was living out there, man, I only saw 3 good-looking girls the whole time.
3 good-looking girls the whole time.
And 2 of them were sisters.
Oh.
The other one wasn't
Twins?
related to the other 2.
Were they
I don't
twins
know
or
if they
just,
was twins. I don't know if they were twins or not.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
At least
that's
we have
what happened.
one good-looking family. Nice to know.
Yeah.
Now, Ed, what do you think? Go ahead.
Got this bump on my ear, man. This phone keep putting bumps on my ear.
Well, that's not good.
Mm-mm.
What do you mean, bumps on your ear?
Man, I got like a big pimple.
Huh.
First one went away. The second one won't go away.
Why don't you try cleaning your ears? Wash them
I
or
don't
something,
know.
you know?
I did. I put a Q-tip in the other day, and it came out all black and brown. And all kind of junk in there.
Yeah.
That's part of my brain was coming out, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I didn't want my brain to fall out, though, 'cause
No.
I need it.
I don't think you can spare any.
No, I need my brain, man, 'cause my brain is what makes me listen to things. It makes me figure out what's happening when I'm, going around town with a T-shirt on.
Oh, with the T-shirt on. Now, does that T-shirt have any sayings or slogans on it or anything like that?
No, I got on a white T-shirt today. Just
Oh.
a white T-shirt's like man best friend.
Okay. I suppose.
Yeah. You always got to wear a white T-shirt.
Now, Ed, what about the football?
I don't want
this
no
week?
crackers. The baby trying to bring me some crackers. I don't want no crackers.
Crackers.
I don't know what he's
Good.
talking about. Yeah. So what you say now?
Well, what about the games this week? Yeah, Steelers and Jets. Who do you got?
Thinking Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh
I think
Steelers. You
Steelers
love
win
the
the
Steelers.
game 23-13.
Yeah, because Mark Sanchez can't go into Pittsburgh and beat Dick LeBeau, right? I mean, that's ridiculous. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to score much points on the road. I mean, they can't go to Indy, New England, and Pittsburgh back to back and win.
Yeah, I think it'll be like, I don't know, 17-6, something like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the NFC, we got the Packers playing the Bears. And I say the Bears win that game Probably 21-17.
21-17. Yeah, everybody just seems to think like it's automatic that it's going to be the Packers getting by the Bears, but it's tough, going into Chicago. It ain't easy.
Tough.
It ain't no boat ride. You know what I'm saying?
They got extra security. Man, can you believe they said President Obama gonna fuck up the Super Bowl? He gonna go to the Super Bowl.
If Chicago goes, he wants to go see the Bears.
Go to the Super Bowl, Obama gonna go. Now, man, you can't enjoy the Super Bowl if Obama go. Everybody gonna have to get there a day early, man, because that's stupid security.
Yeah.
He should
I
not
don't
do
think
that,
he'll
man.
really go. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna really go. So don't worry about it.
Man, he's stupid if he does. That shows he's selfish.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to do that to ruin all those people's good time.
So Bears and Steelers in the Super Bowl.
Extra security and Bears Super Bowl, Steelers Super Bowl, and I don't know what to say, man. I don't know if I'll watch it if it's that one.
Well, there's no way the Bears are beating the Steelers. Jay Cutler, really?
So.
Come on.
I would hope not, man. Jay Cutler, I hate that guy with a whole goddamn heart of sticks. And that guy, man, if he ever does it, he'll do it.
Hey, but if Ben Roethlisberger wins the third Super Bowl, he's in the Hall of Fame, right?
No, I mean, it's not really him doing it. I mean, if they got the defense, man. Troy Polamalu is the man.
If you're a quarterback and you win three Super Bowls, that's your ticket's punched. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
probably will put him
Get
in.
the gold jacket out.
They'll probably put him in.
Yeah, that's right. How about that Lovie Smith? He could be going to 2 Super Bowls in, 4 years or 5 years?
Yeah, and still get fired.
Yeah.
You get a free duffel bag if you order some Cool Water cologne.
No, free duffel bag.
They just showed the commercial.
Now, if you got a free duffel bag, Ed, what would you do with it?
I put stuff in it.
What kind of stuff?
I don't know. I put, all kind of stuff in it.
Oh, all kinds of stuff. All right. As long as you have a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, I sold a bunch of my football people today. Got me $3,000.
$3,000 for football people?
Yeah.
Yeah, for people who don't know what you're talking about, those little collectible McFarlane fellas, you have hundreds of them, and you just sold a bunch for $3,000.
Yep.
And you just got a check from that wreck for supposedly $26,000. So you got $30,000. How about that?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here rolling in the dough. I'm like the Pillsbury man. I just roll in the dough.
Well, I don't know if Pillsbury guy actually rolled in the dough. I think he was made of dough, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably was.
Probably was. Yeah.
Well, let's get to our new segment we're going to start this week.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited. New segment.
Yeah. Go on and explain it to him.
I have to explain it? It's your segment.
Tell him what it is.
All right, well, why don't we just play the theme song? I think that'll explain it. All right?
All right.
Yeah. Here.
Picture pages, time to get your picture pages, time to get your crayons and your pencils. Picture pages, open up your picture pages, time to watch do a picture page with you.
Hey, picture pages, the Ed.
Yeah, we're going to do picture pages, man. Everybody get your pencils and your crayons out. I'm sure everybody has some handy. And what we're going to do is I'm going to draw a picture just for you. And when I draw the picture, you guys can guess what I'm drawing.
Oh, okay. But you realize we can't see. I mean, we're on the radio here.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just look hard.
Okay.
All right, get ready to draw the first part.
Okay. Wow.
All right. Yeah.
can't see anything yet. We're doing this on the radio.
You can't tell what it is yet?
No, because I can't see it. So.
What?
Is it
Listen,
a pony?
Get your ears on. Nah, ain't no pony.
All right.
Let me draw a little more.
Huh. Yeah, it really isn't helping me. No, not at all.
You're sure you can't figure out what this is yet?
Is it a cat?
No. Hold on, let me draw another piece of it.
Ah. Well, that was much shorter than the other, so yeah, it's just a little thing.
I just had a little piece to it. What do you think now?
Is it a clown?
No, not quite.
Oh, not quite, so I'm close.
Hold on, let me draw one more piece.
Huh. I was close with a clown. A cowboy.
No.
All right.
You don't see the bottom part?
No, I don't, because once again, we're doing this over the phone, so I really...
Come on, man, get your eyes on. Put your eyes on. All right, I'm going to draw the last little part. If you don't get out to this last little part, you stupid.
Okay. Wait, is your little pen broken? What's going on? Oh, there you go.
I'm drawing. All right, man, I've almost drawn the whole thing, man. You can't tell what it is?
It's a monkey?
No, man, Jesus Christ, you lose. It's a man jumping off a building into a bathtub.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Come on, man. You don't see the guy's flying through the air with the greatest of ease. He's a daring young man on a flying trapeze. That's what he is, man.
Again, we're doing this over the phone, so I really can't see anything. But, yeah, for people who don't remember, why don't you tell them what Picture Pages was back in the day? It was a TV show. That's right, your buddy Bill Cosby.
Picture Pages. Yeah, he used to do for all the little kids, and now I'm bringing it back. So next week, maybe somebody will call in and we'll do Picture Pages with them. Maybe they're smarter than this idiot that can't even see the man jumping off the building into the bathtub. You can't even see that?
No, I can't. Yeah. Now, Bill Cosby, he used to do the little thing. He would, like, teach kids lessons and stuff, and he'd draw little pictures and do little games, connect the dots and stuff. And his marker was called, what was it, Mortimer Ichabod Marker was his marker's name. Do you have a name for your little pen there?
Yeah, I got my pen's Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
All right. Now, why Isaiah Thomas?
Man, I've had this Isaiah Thomas pen for like 6 years. It's the pen I use to draw and write.
I did not know that about you. Learn something new every day.
I don't never lose it either, man. It ain't never run out of ink either. It's an running out of inkable pencil.
Running out of inkable pencil. And it seems to make a little noise when you draw, so that's a good feature to have in a pen.
Yeah. If you write hard enough on the magnetic board I'm writing on, it's got magnets.
Wow, so do you want to draw any other pictures, or is that it for this week as far as Picture Pages goes?
Yeah, I'm not going to draw no more. Next week, somebody calls in, and they can participate in Picture Pages, and they'll win a prize if they can see what I draw.
Oh, I like it. That's a nice new bit you came up with, Ed. Good job.
Not a bit, it's a segment.
Oh, a segment. I'm sorry, it's a segment. Yeah. Remember when you were going to like revamp the show? We were going to have a whole new format for the show. Remember that?
Yeah.
It was going to be.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, because really, it seems like we're just doing the same bunch of nonsense every week.
I know. I'm getting tired of it, man. My ear's getting hot. We're going to have to call this show early because my ear hurts so bad.
Oh, my goodness. You got the bumps on the ears.
Yeah. Just half-hour show this week.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's fine with me. I mean,
But I mean, we did picture pages and we did everything else.
yeah.
You
What
know,
more can you
people
do?
listen.
I mean, yeah, picture pages. All right.
Yeah. So next week we need some callers for picture pages and trivia and all kinds of stuff.
No, okay, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Big show next week.
All right. Well, don't let them talk bad about you. Now it's time to say goodbye to Ed and all his friends. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to listen to my show. So get yourself a couple paychecks and go and buy a hoe. Y'all come back now. You hear? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, get your hands out my cookie jar. Ain't play golf or guitar, too tall to ride in a car. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.